Okay, doing another video today. A couple days before Christmas, got some time. My in-laws, I'm in Prince George, so I don't play these courses very often. I've played this property a couple times, but they just redesigned it. Apparently it's a lot more wooded and a bit more of a putter course, kind of like 130 to 250 for holes. So today's format, I'm going to do a forehand and a backhand off every tee, and I'm going to play from both of them. And just see who shoots better, my forehand score or my backhand score. I did read some things that said it's a bit of a backhand heavy course, so see if my forehands are good. But yeah, I think it'll be kind of a fun course to try that on. I always like trying new courses there. Probably be a lot of tactic, link, and MD 4 or 5 shots, so hope you like those. My winter bag is a little thinner than my other one, so I only have one putting putter, so whoever lands further in C2 or C1 out of my forehand and backhand, that one will get the real putter, and then my other disc I'll putt like a premium link, so shouldn't affect too much. Be probably a weak putter either way, but yeah. So without further ado, first hole, I don't think you can see the basket, but it's in these trees on the left. I don't know if there's a gap in there, but I think it's just kind of a spike hyzer in there or a big crazy forehand. So I'm gonna go backhand with my tactic to start. I like that, I think. Well, kind of what I expect to happen. Just get caught up in the trees. Okay, I'm going to go forehand with my EXO hard link. Try and get it high enough there and just sky swooping in. I like that. Oh, a little better, I think. Okay, I already threw the putter idea out just because I threw that other one over there. So I don't know if you can see the basket through there. Got a bit of a window. First putt in about a week. Ooh, sort it. This forehand drive actually ended up pretty good. You see old Sky Annie forehand is the play on this hole. Yeah, that felt sticky. Nice. Good par. I read that it's a short course, but fairly wooded and technical, which, yeah, you don't really have a look at the basket from here. What if I just turbo this thing? Nice. That was smart. Well, wasn't planning for bogeys today, but bogey for the backhand and a par for the forehand. Great start. Yeah, so it's 240 this one, and it's hugging the left side of the trees there. So I don't really know. I don't have a lot of room to go big Annie forehand, so I gotta go like a hyzer flip, slow turn. So I'm gonna go with my Lux link. Try and just power it up on a hyzer and let it slow fade, slow turn towards the basket. Yeah, it's the right play. It just torqued it too much and didn't start it far enough. So overall bad. I go soft MD3 and back end here. Oh, and I yanked it, but it's... Oh, it was perfect till it hit that tree. Okay. Got about a 45 footer here. Kinda icy, just gonna hyzer putt it. It's from the backhand here. Yep, not great. See if I stay in frame. I don't know if I can get a good shot of myself from where my forehand ended up. Put a forehand up and over. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, well I hope, the hope is that this video doesn't come down to just which player does Sam end up missing more putts on. Hopefully I can just make everything inside 20. Probably miss everything outside 20. And then I get a true picture of if I'm a more accurate forehand or backhand player. This hole looks like 183 feet right ahead of us. I think I can, yeah, I should be able to do a bit of an Annie forehand with the tactics. Oh, higher than I wanted, more Annie than I wanted. It worked okay, but wasn't good. Bread and butter. Going with my link. right at the thing. Skip along. Oh yeah, that's money. Well, the tactic was bad, but it looks like the link actually took a huge skip and went about 40 deep, so might be a par battle again. Yeah, that's horrible. Okay, let's make a putt. This shot deserved to be closer, so there it is. Sweet. Took me 3 holes around or under 200 feet to get a birdie, so with player 1 and 2, so that's not great, but hopefully that's the start of something. Okay, this next hole, I hope camera's not just focusing on this guy. I also don't want to mess with that. 142 feet. I walked up because I had to see where it was. It just sinks down into that first gap in the trees there, so really just a nice easy one. High and dropping in there. Just glad I missed the Rainbow Park sign. Like that should be parked. It's a fun Anheuser forehand to try. I don't reach for these often, so they're definitely not something I'm used to. I think I often torque too hard and it just dumps. So I either have to commit to like some hyzer, torque it and let it dump, or have some touch. And I'm not good at touch, but we're gonna try that. We're gonna try a bit more of the Anheuser angle. That's not bad. I think it's great actually. Sometimes that little just talking yourself through what your regular mistake is actually can kind of help you, like, oh yeah, I normally do this, let's not do this, let's think about specifically trying not to do this this thing. Like it totally helped me there, so I'm glad the 142 foot hole could get star framed by Backhand Sam and by Forehand Sam. Neither of them ace ran, you know, neither of them ended up down here or anything, but nice to get a couple park jobs. Well, this hole looks crazy. It's kind of this 8-foot wide tunnel all the way down. Kind of goes up a hill, and there's not really like a clean path. It looks like probably a flex backhand can maybe get me somewhere good. I'm gonna go MD4 with the backhand, so you can kind of torque some ante, but it should come on up there. It's about 215, so it's actually one of the longer holes and dead tight. If I get just right of this poplar, I think I might be okay, but it'll be definitely a little luck involved. Ooh, inside gap. That was awesome. Not gonna be parked, but I'm up there. Forehand though, that was kind of what I wanted to go for forehand too. Forehand, best case, I'm just getting up there and kind of spraying to 30 feet of the basket, so I'm just gonna go tactic. Try and hug the left side for as much as possible and spray out at the end. I see what they mean about right hand, or about backhand friendly, because all the baskets just seem to be kind of at the end of the hole on the left, so definitely see what they're saying there. Too high. Wasn't good. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not good, but try and get to within 30 and hit a miracle putt. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. Looks like 50 to me. Not throwing another forehand from there. Okay. Man, the jump putts are awkward when you pull up and you've got a bunch of heavy snow over your boots, and you just not the way you want it to feel. Sure, my backhand got too, which actually, all things considered, probably got 190 feet down that tunnel, which is pretty cool. Just gonna go with a hyzer putt here. Get up. Let's go, baby. Wait, did it stay? Okay, good. It stayed. Woo! Ignore the angle of the camera. It's so hard to get it flat with all this snow. 135 feet it says, this one. So the first one that I'd say is definitely, I would reach for a forehand instead of a backhand normally. So gonna try and just pipe this one straight at it. If I hit it right, maybe I'll ace it. I just keep it low, but get through those sticky trees. It's great. Just about parked it, so take that. Looks like I can just kind of get it on a direct line. Don't really gotta flex it at all. Direct line low, a little bit of hyzer. Really 135 feet. If there's no hyzer, it's going past the basket, so. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sunk in the snow, right in the basket. Okay, both pretty good. Forehand's parked. Backhand should be an easy bird. And I shorted it. Looks like I'm throwing it for the backhand gang to try and make it a close video, but man, something about like when your back foot is in the snow and you gotta push off and it just feels like you push and it sinks a little deeper. I know it doesn't do a whole lot, but it definitely, like, you know, I'm not usually pushing hard off my back foot, but just a little push and you kind of sink and it just messes with timing and stuff. So that's what I'm blaming that one on, but still should have been able to do that putt 0 legs and had a birdie. Okay, hole's 130 feet. Just goes left once it gets through this tunnel. Forehand in my link. Trying to go a little bit of hyzer because I got to get through here past these poplars, but then I want it turning pretty hard to the left as soon as I get about 50 feet. So gonna juice it, hopefully put enough hyzer. You know, way higher than I wanted, but pretty much the exact line I wanted. Not mad at that. Do I want to flex? I think I just want to throw my link on a backhand now. Yeah. Go a little bit higher. If I hug this tree, I should get right of that green one. And that's kind of what I need to get in there. Yeah, I like that. Should have maybe got a little more overstable. See if this hyzer putt can keep going, but there's some low branches, so I got low faith in this thing. Get it. Ha! The old top of the cage. Well, man, go forehand Sam on this hole though. This I would have thought backhand, but it really is kind of a tricky gap for either, so let's just use it now. There we go. I think we might be tied up now. Either tied up or one stroke. Oh, I just misplayed this hole and then had to walk back because I realized it's at the wrong basket. I played down the hill. Just right across there. Who birdied last? Forehand? I think forehand did. So yeah, this course I can tell is, yeah, it's backhand dominant because you can throw backhand hyzers. The forehands you just got to keep basically on the right side. You got to do turning forehands or dead straight because you got tree lines that just take away hyzers. So you can definitely play it both, but I see what they mean. Actually had a pretty good touch on that kind of park job. I think I'm gonna go a little bit of a flex on this one. I kind of like this shot where you just really power down and control your distance. Going with a more stable backhand on a short shot like this. Just starting it little tiny bit of ante, kind of aiming at that power post and just letting it slow down and dump left. Not enough ante, but even still, you know, like just that little bit of ante keeps it upright for long enough. I'm gonna get up there and be 40 short and y'all gonna laugh at me. Actually was better than I thought, so I stand by all that spiel I gave about the ante. These baskets are hilarious. Just that little tiny cage. This forehand was deadly. Close to an ace, I think. Be sweet to get an ace today. A little Christmas present. Quick memory lane about this course. There used to be a hole from up on the top of this hill going down, and there's a basket right by the road. And so I got a DX Beast. It was my first disc I could throw kind of far. And absolutely ripped the thing, turn it over, fly onto the road there. I start running down to get it. One car runs it over. Keep running, another car runs it over. I grab it. Super beat up at this point. And and it was like the flippiest thing in the world after that. I aced 2 holes the next week after that with it. I didn't have a forehand at that point, and I ripped this thing on backhand hyzers, and they'd turn right, and I aced 2 forehand dominant holes with it the next week. So I always, every time I walk past this part of the park, I'm like, oh yeah, that's when I started liking disc golf. This one looks like about a 190, 180. It's just left of those big spruces. So if I rip this link, forehand, a little bit of hyzer, force it over, get just left of those, but I got to keep it low. So that'll be the challenge here. Almost worked. That thing's actually stupid stable. Like I put some rip on that and it did not want to go. I'm actually gonna go MD4 here. I like the MD4 where it's pretty similar stability to the tactic, but it just glides more, just pushes forward a little better. So I like it for these shots. Yeah, got over that mound that my forehand got hit on. Yeah, my forehand actually I like the line a lot. It just scraped this hill there and hit some snow, so got about a 30-footer. My backhand's pretty much parked, so pressure's on the line for the forehand. Ooh, actually felt good. There's actual pop and spin on that putt. But those cleanups that just wobble out of my hand. MD4. Good birdie, baby. Through 9 holes now. You just says I'm -4 and -5. I thought it was 3 and 4, but I guess that 215 tricky one through the woods was a par 4, so we'll take that. I don't know where the tee pad's supposed to be, so I feel like the backhand hyzer here is such a cheat code. But actually, I'll have a hard time getting back there, so I gotta go backhand first. I think I'll go link, go with the turnover. Try and zip it down the middle here. This is a cool hole, low ceiling. Looks like probably 150, 170, but not a lot of access to the basket, so keep this thing low. Try and turn it. There's my putt and putter just gone. Let's go tactic down the middle now. Definitely a better forehand hole here, so if any of you are keeping track. Hit the last tree. Otherwise, I like that a lot. Amount of work left for the backhand. I think I got to do more like a frisbee throw here just to try and keep the nose up, glide it up there. Give it a run. Woo! It's actually a pretty good run. Okay, well, the forehand's pin high. If I want to hit that tree, I think I'd be touching the pin, but could still be a bird. Yes, sir. Good little backhand run I gave it. Didn't get screwed for that one. That's good. Okay, 254. Kind of a heave uphill too. Sheesh. Oh, I guess I gotta go forehand first. Man, this is a tricky forehand. I'm gonna do something filthy. CD1. Little Zeta Moon. Like a big germ forehand that I don't have. I think just like a flat burner here and just hope that it. I don't know if I actually. I'm gonna go FD. FD don't need to power up as much, and as soon as it starts getting a little turn, it should hold it pretty steady. So, yeah, if I can just kind of smooth it, worst case it goes dead straight. Hopefully, still ends up fine. So, oh yeah, the turn. Sit down now. Stable up at the end, probably 30 feet, but fairly happy with that. Okay, FD1. I love this thing, Skywalker. Pound it flat right there. You know it's gonna fade. Oh, that might go in. Drop. It's a good shot. Not a bad forehand, all things considered. It was good distance, good disc choice. Just I would have ripped it a tiny bit more, but it was. I think if I would have turned it over, I would have been in that spruce. So I don't mind this actually. Oh, foot's sinking here for sure. Just sticky hand. That's why I'm kind of thankful for this little mini course. Give me a fun Christmas round. All you locals that are complaining, just get better with your putters. This guy is 151. I don't know if you can see it. It's seeable from the tree or from the tee here. So this is a nice one where you can't, it looks like there's probably some room to fade right and get in trouble. So you can't just spike something into the tree line and be 10 feet, which I kind of like. I'm gonna just go a little anti backhand. It's a little slick on this tee pad, but a little anti backhand with the link. Kind of use some touch. Wow, that was good. That feels good. All right. Forehand, if you want to get closer, you might have to ace. So let's do that. You know, and it's actually good. Like it's as much as it's a forehand hole, it like your forehand could end up a lot further right, whereas that backhand dead straight with a little touch of turn, I think is actually the more parkable shot. Oh yeah, see there it is. Sprayed it right. Gonna be like 30 feet. We'll clean up the backhand there. 10, 10 short and 20 into the trees. Kind of got a putt here though. Hopefully you just see a pink putter come up and go in the basket. Big hyzer. Oh. Backhand Sam is taking the lead here, so forehand Sam's got to do something about it. I like this for the forehand, so I'm gonna go with the XO hard for the backhand. Just kind of throw it like I did on the last hole. I don't know if you'll be able to see this one very good, but basket's like 140. Got an icy tee pad. You know I love standstills. And that's why. Grip lock! Alright. Forehand Sam's time to catch up. Ooh. Wow, blazed it over the basket. Gotta go backhand from here. I'm thinking I'm gonna sky Annie. See if I can sneak it up there. Almost golden. Scramble the backhand par and then go find that forehand. But yeah, this is jail. Okay, how long can I get? I didn't mean that. Okay, banking off that tree and in. Oh, I called it too. Would have been sweet. Doesn't suck. Put it within 15 feet, but behind a wall. 135 over to the right. Got to kind of keep the backhand either dead straight or a little ante, but real low ceiling, so might be tricky. Skip along the snow. Oh, I just sank in. Okay, door's open. Backhand Sam has to make a 30-footer, so probably means he's making a par. Okay, I threw too much ante on like the second hole, and I've been scared of it ever since, so gotta just put it flat. Yes, that's perfect. Oh, might be long actually. The pink disc. There it is. Wow, they get covered quick. Okay, so my backhand actually might be better than my forehand, but let's hit this putt and make it so. Oh, it's so low. Horrible. Yep, squared it up. I just did forehand Sam a little dirty there. Putting off 1 foot. Putt to putt though, forehand Sam made his choices. Forehand Sam's in a bit of trouble. I think he's down maybe 3, 15, 16, 17, 18 to go. So probably needs a turkey or better. Backhand Sam just needs to get 1 or 2 and it's probably game over. So let's lace this guy down the middle and put him to sleep. Wow. Guess it's not just standstill as a grip lock. I got back to the fairway, but man, it was bad. Yeah, I think just tactic. Tactic. I think actually I like the link more. Don't really want to flex. I want more of a hyzer flip. So little flat, because if I get a little turn, if I go flat and I hug the right side, worst case I turn a bit and I should be Park City. So and I hit the one tree I can't. Come on. We're starting to get to throwing in needed territory. I think if I lean this one over, let's go with the tactic though. Didn't even give it a run, but safe. That's where Backhand Sam needs to just have that dog in him. Put him to sleep. End it here. Take his wind out of his sails. He's not built like that though. Forehand Sam taking the risk to put the tactic and not the. Oh, he knows he's money with that tactic. 173, but it looks like 200. I'm gonna try and go MD4 backhand. Try not to hit or get any kids on camera. That'd be ideal. I think I know where it is, but I might be out to lunch, so we'll see. Yeah, like, I mean, I think that's short of where I think the basket is, but can't be 173 then. Or I'm small. We'll go FD on this little forehand Annie. Oh, way too much Annie. Hope it's 173. This is the old, I'm walking past a sledding hill. Half the people are like, what are you doing? Throwing discs in 2 feet of snow. The other half are thinking, what are you doing? The tripod and the camera right by a whole bunch of kids sledding. So double weirdo these days. Smile and wave. Don't see my forehand yet. Pretty low ceiling green there. Yeah, that felt awkward and probably looked horrible. 30 feet further behind my backhand, so it's probably a closer angle than you want. Ah. Hole 17, forehand Sam didn't put any more pressure on, so should be a wrap up for backhand Sam. Spoke a little too soon. Turns out that was 16, not 17, so I still got a chance. Forehand Sam, that is. Got to throw my backhand first. It's a bit more of a forehand hole. Got a little gallery behind me, so. Ooh, backhand Sam's here to play. It's a good shot. Let's go tactic forehand. Things been letting me down a little today, but if I keep her low here, should technically be the shot for it. I yanked it. Wasn't meant to be. Another awkward forehand here. I think I'll go tactic. Man. Let's just do this. Great shot. Forehand Sam. Keep it classy. Nice par save on 17. Oh wow, that was sticky. Backhand Sam inside the circle, so I think it means I can forehand putt if I need to. I don't really know how to get behind this disc. Call that good. Almost missed. Bogey and a par. Really kind of stumbling my way across the finish line. Final hole. 135. Fitting. Bit of a tunnel. I was thinking kind of flex line through the right side, but I think straight at it's the way to ace. So let's give it a go. Just got to get just left of that tree. It's got a little sticker on it, so I'm wondering if it's a Mando. I see another tree with a sticker. Might be a double Mando or something, but anyways, trying to go left of this middle spruce. Chains. I did it. Oh, man, if I would have got my other tactic, or my other link, I think that would have been the play. Okay, forehand, same gap. Get a flat. Wow. Early release. I'd say like this is I think my third round I've filmed, third full round or so. Maybe the second full round, but my takeaways would be that it's a lot more effort and energy to play around for sure, but um, it is getting me out to play disc golf in 2 feet of snow, which is pretty hard to do usually for me. So yeah, that part's good. I'm enjoying getting to play some disc golf in the wintertime and have like some reasons, you know, if I went out and I can't work on anything, I can't work on my run-ups, my form I'm not caring about because it's too bloody snowy to do a run-up or think about much. So I have enjoyed that. It's just getting me out, getting me active, getting me to play some disc golf, and also like practicing my videography, practicing being in front of a camera. Been doing more of that with my real estate business as well, and I've just really enjoyed it. So I hope for any of you that are, wow, I'm gonna try and maybe make the YouTube shorts seem to, oh wow, get a lot more love than the long form videos. So maybe I'll make a couple shorts out of this. Probably put it all together in one long form video too. But um, that's how it's got to finish, eh? Do you have any ideas of challenges I can do solo? It's hard to get out with a group of people in the wintertime. So probably mostly solo content for next 2 months or so. Yeah, and then after that, I'm excited to start doing weekly stuff with buddies, fun challenges, bag swaps, trying to hit a line, using funky discs, all that jazz. So yeah, thanks for watching if you are, and I had fun today. Merry Christmas.